Come on in, come on in. I have something to tell you. You are not average. Nothing about you is average. The way you look, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you think, it's not average. Oh my God. I really had to get this message to you to let you know that sometimes the test you have experienced, the test you have went through was because God expects better. Your creator expects better of you. You're not a C average. Matter of fact, you're not a D. You're not a C. You're not a B. You're above average. You're A plus. That's right. How about that? The lessons you've learned, okay, that you've overcome, that you got the victory from, is because you're an A plus student. All right. Not only that, you have a warrior spirit. His spirit. You're not average. Tap on in and let yourself be on the honor roll. You're on the honor roll. Nothing came easy for those that were on the honor roll. You had to learn some lessons. You had to study. You had to come up and be in the front of the class. What? Angel card. When you experience those things in your life, it was because you are not average. You are knocking out the competition. You're not average in the way you talk. You're not average in the way you raise your children. You're not average in the way you go to work and how you work. Hell, you're not even average in the way you cook and you eat. You are not average. You are above average. Okay? Some of you are so tapped in. No matter when and how you ask, it's given to you. It's given to you. You have received so many gifts, and so many times you found yourself escaping out of situations you didn't even know you needed to be escaped out of. You were able to get out of a situation that was a tight squeeze for you because your faith is not average. The way you think is not average. The way you believe is not average. The way you think and talk to yourself is not average. How many times have you said hello? How many times have you said to yourself, wow, I don't think like they do. I don't have to fit in like somebody else does. I don't fit in. You're not meant to fit in. Not only that, angel message here is to clear out your energy. When you're not feeling comfortable about something, clear, cancel, release. When you're not feeling comfortable about something, that's because that's not your energy. That is something that is to be let go of. That could be a person, that could be a place, and that could be a thing. That you are letting go of something. I don't know about you, but growing up, you know how you might have wanted to go outside, or, I'm a little bit older than some of you all. So when it was time for me to go outside, I wanted to ride my bike, right? Or you wanted to go to be with your friends, right? You wanted to go play your games, right? And what happened? Your parent most likely said, no, did you finish your homework? Well, did you finish your homework before you could do X, Y, and Z, before you can go down the street, before you could do whatever? That same system God is giving to you. God is still giving you that same system so that you make sure you take care of what you need to take care of. Your intuition is guiding you. And sometimes you be like, no, I didn't finish. And you think that you're about to go and run down the street and be with your friend. And all that really is a lesson keeping you from doing something that you ain't got no business doing. Clearing out something that you need to clear out. Trying to get with X, Y, and Z. Somebody that's probably not even meant for you any good. It happens like that. I'm going to do some of my cards for you right quick. It happens like that. You get a situation, clear, cancel, and release, right? That's got blocked from you, right? And you were like, I really thought that was going to work out. I really thought this person was going to help me. I really thought this person was going to be my friend or my lover. I really thought this job was going to end up right for me. But God wants something better for you, baby. God got something better in mind for you. Oh my God. God got something better in mind for you. And it's kind of like, I don't know, somebody might have once upon a time wanted to be a doctor, right? May have wanted to be a lawyer, an actress, a singer, a writer, a doctor. I said that, but you get what I'm saying. You had some dreams, hopes, ambitions, and aspirations. And what happened to them? Where did they go? It's like a lot of cards. Let's talk about it. You are a divine soul, and you are above average. As much as you like to try to fit in or do something that other people are doing, that's not your rhythm. That's not your flow. In fact, like I said, when you got ready, you wanted to go out and do something and be with somebody when you was young and you was trying to do, your friends were doing something and you wanted to get into, let's just say they was going to the drugstore and your friend said, oh, come on, cop that, put that in your pocket. Go ahead and cop that. And, we're going to run out the store. We're going to take this or we're going to steal that. Like when I was a little girl and got caught taking a belt. I ain't know no better. I was with a friend that told me to go ahead and take this belt. Got in trouble, right? So here it is. You stop that petty shit. You stop messing around with people that were not on your same level of where you need to go and bring yourself up to that place of higher consciousness. Bring yourself up to that place. I don't want to deal with the bullshit. I don't want to deal with the petty shit. I don't want to deal with the nonsense. You got a God consciousness of knowing that I ain't got to do that no more. I don't have to be like that no more. I don't have to do what they're doing anymore. I don't have to listen to what they're saying I should do anymore. Somebody around you could have a blue Jeep. And this is interesting. This person could act really kind, really nice, be very, very sincere looking. Hello, Starry. Be very sincere looking, right? But inside their thinking, inside their heart, inside their contemplation, they're not really there for you. You got to feel their energy. Are they feeling like they're honest? They feeling like they're true? And then remember what they said to you when you wasn't even, looking their way. What they say to you. Did they try to play you funny? That's what I'm talking about here. On the sofa, on the couch. I'm going to just come back to that. Because the family deceived you. Oh, okay, I get it. Somebody might have, this is a message for somebody who might have been in a situation and you had a temporary housing and you were living with somebody, you were living with a relative, and now you are looking like, my family ain't really being honest with me. They on some ish. But look, God protected you, sweetheart. God is protecting you and God protected you. OMG. OMG. So I find it interesting when you're above average, right? And people don't realize your gifts. Don't realize that you get the gist of it. You see what they're doing and you understand better than they think you understand. I gotta say this because this is on my mind and I was thinking about it before. You may have asked, okay, I want some gifts. I want to be able to be clairvoyant. I want to be able to be psychic. I want to be able to be clairsentient. I want to be able to hear. I want to be able to see. I want to be able to know. Do you? Because once you open that door don't close that easily. Once you see, it's like the taking the red pill, blue pill. Once you see, your eyes have been opened. Like, oh my God, is my man cheating on me? This card just fell out. You can't switch it up. Is my man cheating on me? Oh, you want to dig down in the wallet on the phone and you want to get some information off the phone. You want to dig in some reports. You want to find the information you really want to know. You want to go to the psychic, the tarot readers. You really want to know, is she cheating? Is he cheating? Really? Do you really want to know? Because what's going to happen when you know? Are you really able to accept that answer? Are you really able to say, man, you know what? I got to move on. Are you ready to go that deep down the rabbit hole? Look at that. Now you want to know how long they cheated. Now you want to know whether or not, you're going to find the next Mr. or Miss Right. That information is going to be not for the weak. Not for the weak. And you're not the weak. But at the same time, as I, where's the card? Ask and you shall receive, right? I had this card already earlier. Ask and you shall receive, right? Because you've been wanting to know. You've been wanting to know. And so you know what? I do want to know. I do want to know what to do next. I do want to know if they're cheating. I do want to know whether this is a good position for me, whether this is a good neighborhood for me, whether this is the best house and the profitability in this project, in this business. Maybe you do want to know. So yeah, your gifts can help you, but it comes with a price, baby. It comes with a price. And what if it's a no? What if it's a no? Are you ready to accept the no to something that you really thought you were going to do? Going back to somebody might be tracking somebody's phone, and you found some information out on the messages. And were you really interested? Now it upset the whole system. It tore the whole house down because you wanted to know something about something that you probably didn't really need to know something about. That word. Sitting on the stairs waiting. Now here I am. I'm going to have to address this person. Let's just say you went in, you found some information out. Now you're ready to address the situation. Now you're ready to, make them bounce. You ready to move on, or they got to move on, right? So here it is what God wants. This is so funny. I just said you will make them leave, or they're going to leave. You're going to leave, whatever. But God's like, look, I will never leave you. Can y'all see that? God will never leave you. So yeah, some of the choices you have to make may not always be something you want to chew. I took that bite, and it was a little bitter. I didn't swallow that pill. And now I am clairvoyant. Now you can see. Now you are psychic. Now you know whatever. You got to give and you got to use it, right? And you'll be like, dang. Interesting how this card is on the table. It says you can't keep quiet. After you done found out the truth, you can't keep quiet. Right? Because you are above average. You are a student. I felt that. You're not a B, you're not a C, you're not a D, and you're definitely not flunking out. You can't quit now. You've been too far. You've seen too much. You know too much. You know that God's grace is good for you. You know that you have never been forsaken and you've always had your needs met. That part. Mind, thoughts, and actions. So this is reminding me like the government or whoever influences, right? You listening to me, I might influence you too. Influences, right? There's an election coming up. How are you influenced? Are you listening to somebody else's opinion, or are you standing on your business? You're standing on what you believe. That is something to think about too, because you don't think like the next person. You don't think like your neighbor think. You don't think like your husband or your significant other think. You are an independent individual. That reminds me. God has made you uniquely you. You have been divinely created uniquely you. Ain't nobody better than you. Ain't nobody worse than you. You are unique. That part. Done with somebody's cheating. You're done with sleeping around for some of us. You're done with it. You're like, I'm ready for something better. I deserve better is what you're saying. You deserve better. This says, send an army of people to question you or someone. Now, you may have had someone do a reading. You may have actually asked the person. I get the sense that somebody might even went to somebody's job. I remember when. Going to somebody's job, knocking on the door. Well, not the door, but you get what I'm saying. Coming up to the job and at the car. Want to know whether they there or not. They say they going to work. Are they there? Where the hell they at? Are they cheating on me? Why they late? Are they going to be home on time? But that's not for your concern. Ooh, my nose is itching. You better than that. And if you find out, do you really want the answer? Do you really want the answer? Oh my God. I want you to know that you are something to be a force to be reckoned with. You are a force to be reckoned with. You put in so much. I hear somebody, oh my goodness, somebody really put in some time with this relationship, right? And I be, damn, is somebody going to step in on my man or my woman? That's what I just heard. You're not having it. You say, I am above average. And until you do right by me, that is that. And some of you are saying, yeah, hi, I am expecting you to do right by me. I'm expecting you to put down what needs to be put down. Do what needs to be done. I'm not accepting nothing less. None of that mess. I'm not doing it. Why? I'm not a fraud. Why am I accepting you as a fraud? Hi. Hey, warrior goddess. You want the truth, baby. I accept the truth and only the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God, right? Warrior goddess, you accepting the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God, right? Because somebody had judgment called on them. Oh my God. Answers. They're answering to what God said. I am calling judgment on your bull. He's calling judgment on their bullshit. Yes. Oh, thank you. Please share my live. And because you did right, oh my God, and you're expecting them to do right by you. You did right, and you're expecting them to do right by you. You held up the policy. Say, for instance, you were married. Say, for instance, you had to pay your share of the rent. Say, for instance, you went all in 100% and they went 50%. You gave your love, and yet they stabbed you in the back. They abused their rights to you, right? They thought they had easy access to you. What? No, boo. Do right by me because I'm above average. And at one point, this is me, I'm not talking about you, but at one point, I was easy peasy. I gave and I gave and I gave and I gave so much to where, your battery went, oh my God. Whew, went almost all the way down. Motherfuck, no. My battery needs to be full. My battery needs to be full. Yes, ma'am, right? I am not going to let you deplete my energy, my battery, my love, my joy, my giving. Also, you can come back empty-handed. Ooh, shut the front door. Y'all see it? Also, you can come back and, I done gave you so much. You making me look like a fool out here thinking that I'm going to continue to give to you. Right? You don't want to honor me? I honor myself. Right, to the dog. I honor myself. Don't come to me. Don't step to me unless you step to me correctly. Why are you coming to me with some BS and you already know the fucking answer? That part. You already know the answer, but you want to test me. You want to test me and see if you can just fool me again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Yes. My cup is full because God has poured into me. Woo! God has poured into you. And because you stood your test, A student, A++, right? Because you stood your ground, because you didn't let them F you around, because you were not just saying, I'm sacrificing my all for you. Hello? Why am I sacrificing my all for you? I got plans. I got bigger, better plans. I got better fish to fry. I know who I am. Now it's time for you to know who I am. Is that right? You got to let them know sometimes that, oh my God, you thought I didn't have an option? You thought I was just going to wait? You thought that I couldn't go out and get mine? You thought I couldn't go ahead and accomplish better things? You thought I was going to sit back and let you walk all over me? You thought I was just going to sit back and let you trample me and talk about me and lie on me? No, partner. What's that? Lay low, because God fighting my battle. I'm going to lay low, but you know what's funny about this? Laying low is allowing the enemies to be slandered because you are out the way. Ooh, this is so good. Because you moved out the way, because you said, I will not fight this battle, God came in like a mighty rushing wind and slaughtered your enemies. What? Because you said, I'm going to stand down. I'm going to put my sword to the side. I done prayed my prayers. What? I done said what I need to say. I done healed my shadow self. I done gave all the love I could give. And you motherfuckers think you gonna kill me? You gonna slaughter me? You gonna lay me down when I've been given nothing but gratitude and kindness, my time, my service, my love, my heart? And you think you finna slay me? I'm moving on. You got another thing coming. I am better. You have a warrior spirit in you. You have a warrior spirit in you. This ain't your first rodeo. I ain't talking about just this lifetime either. A lot of different lifetimes. This ain't your first rodeo. And the funny thing about it is, they wanted you to pick up your sword. They wanted you to curse them out. Exactly, we not knew this. They wanted you to show your, attitude. They wanted you to fall out and be mad and disgusted. Baby, I'm on a level of love. Do you not know? I am greater than average. You are greater than average. That's why you got to do everything to just say, let go and let God. That's why you're doing everything to say, I'm studying, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, I'm focused on my goals. Ain't worried about the rest. It's the growth for me, exactly. And you stood your ground. You're not effing around. You're not effing around. You're not effing around at all. You stood your ground. Nobody. You know what's funny too? I was just reminded. You know how the teacher's pet, like, you know what? God got you as his teacher's pet. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And as a teacher's pet, sometimes people just looking at you like, wow. Why she got favor? Why he got favor? Right? Wow. Why is that working out for them when I know they shouldn't have been able to survive what I just did to them? Right? Oh my God. Angels destroyed all the harassment. All involved who was harassing you. If you have experienced anybody, I see like a neighbor, somebody that's watching you. Could be somebody that's like, if you work in a job that's got cubicles. Could be the person right next to you. You know what's so funny about the cubicle thing? About working somewhere? Yes, God favors you. Is that sometimes people are just creeping, they're in the cubicle listening. God forbid you have a phone call that you took. Or, this is another thing. You could be at work. I don't know. I'm just saying. And you're on the computer, and they don't want you to do certain things. So they're watching to see how much work you're doing on your computer. These jobs are a trip, baby. They waiting to see whether or not you logging in and what site you logging in at. This could be a message for somebody because they clocking that. I remember a job said, you know, you clicked on Avon's website X now many times. Blew my fucking mind. I was like, oh, I did do that. I did do that. But I didn't know you couldn't go on the website. Now I know. They were clocking it. You feel me? Hey, sweetie. Hi, CC. And creeping around, I just had this card that says boo thing. A side boo. I'm a confess. I ain't got no problem confessing. I used to be a side boo. Oh my God. Hey. And the funny thing about it is, when you realize, oh, why am I doing that? I don't want to be nobody's side boo. Yeah. I want to be either all or nothing, baby. Yes, they be watching, clocking on the phone sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And but isn't that how it is when you already? Let me tell you something. If you on the honor roll, they gotta watch you. They want to know how you getting so good at it. If you the valedictorian, salutatorian, you the one who's doing everything accordingly. You the ones that's just like, you know, you get this and it's almost easy to you. And they want to know how you do it. They want to know how you do it. Hi. CC. They want to know how you doing it. In some cases, they want to know why you're doing it. But the why is not important. Oh, my God. Let me get about 4 cards out of these little cards I made. Let's see. Dear Spirit, what you want us to know out of here? Somebody's looking for an answer. Answer backyard. Backyard just came to mind. I don't know what's going on with the backyard. And make sure somebody's checking your door. You're checking your door. I don't know what that means, but check your doors. Okay? You're welcome, sweetheart. Nobody could touch you. Oh, my God. Touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Somebody could be looking for a new job. And you know what? If you are into the tarot reading, or you have a job, like a gift, it's time for you to step up into that position. This is Buddha. The energy of Buddha is like, you don't have to be concerned at how you're going to get something done. The energy of Buddha is like, okay, just relax. You know what I'm saying? Meditate on it, okay? Pray on it, okay? Don't even worry about it, okay? Because your energy's got to be at ease. Like that 4 of Swords, it was just like, you know what? I'm just going to lay back and lean back a little bit and let that be all in the divine's hands. The ringleader. Not only, this card normally means that somebody who's a ringleader, but because you are above average, you are a leader. You know, that job ain't always like, oh my God, you know, now I got to do this. Now, if you're a CEO, now you got to get up. If you work for yourself, now I got to make sure I'm up on time. If you, no matter what, you still got to put in, you got to put in the grind. You got to put in the time. You got to put in you got to make it work. And I know. I had a business for 8 years where I didn't have a job. And so I didn't really think of myself as really being a leader because I was just doing what I was doing. But let me tell you something. When it's time for you to need something, and I'm just going to give y'all a little secret, all right? I used to write on a piece of paper what I needed. I need $500 fast cash. I'll repeat that for you, sweetheart. I write on a piece of paper, like a brown sheet of piece of paper or whatever, $500 fast cash. Somebody say that's, you know, hoodoo, whatever you want to call it. It worked. I stayed self-employed for 8 years. Right? And then for me, I would anoint it with oil. So like if it was a money oil, if it was if I didn't have oil, I would sprinkle some cinnamon on it, maybe some olive oil. And I would roll that up, you know, towards me. And I would pray over it, right? And then I use that as an incense prayer, as an offering prayer. And I don't know, you know, who and how you pray to, divine, universe, whoever you honor. I would allow that to be my prayer. All right? Thank you, baby. Write the vision and make it plain. Exactly. Write the vision and make it plain. And so, ooh, look at here, y'all. This says new house. That works for that too. That works for that too. Oh my God. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this is reminding me, honey child. When I wanted a new house, I remember I had to walk in it. I had to touch it. I had to pray. I took my baby girl with me. This is a couple of different houses. All right. I touched the walls. I mean, I'm walking out on water. You feel me? I'm trusting and I'm believing, God, this is my house. What? I'm touching and I'm believing that I'm going to get this house. I'm seeing myself walking through it. And we got that house. You feel me? And maybe you got to take a picture of it. And then you see yourself in it. I'm talking to myself too, sweetheart. Oh my God, right? Thank God, thank God. Remember, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. And this reminds me of another thing. Don't believe what you see. Don't believe the lies. Don't believe that, oh, this looks like I ain't gonna never make it. This look like, oh. No. You got a television in your mind, your third eye. You got a television. Tell yourself the vision. Shut the front door. I think this message is over. What? Tell yourself a vision. I'm speaking to myself too. Tell myself a vision and stick to that. And believe that. Tell yourself the vision. Exactly. Television. Oh my God. God, stop that plan. I don't know. This gave me a feeling like an eviction. If you experienced an eviction, which I have before, God got a way out of no way. God got a way out of no way, okay? Yes, a way will be made. They want you to pay at the bar and drink and get drunk. You stop the petty shit. Let me just say this. Sometimes if you stop doing something, and be careful who you drink and, not saying drink and drive. I don't think you're drinking and driving. But anyway, that message is a message. Or you might know someone who's a drinker and a driver. So this might be a message for someone to tell them, hold on, baby. Hold on, sweetheart. Don't drink and drive. Go get your Uber. All right? Go get your Uber. Right, because we don't want nothing happening to you. That was a message that just came through, all right? Oh, my God. Ooh, thank you for the likes. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much. Oh, my God. Hi, CC. Oh, my goodness. And I feel like if somebody was balled up in the corner crying, holding yourself. Oof. I see like a ring of angels around somebody, patting you on the back. Ooh. 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 They're like, don't give up. Ooh. You did the right thing. Don't give up. Don't give up. And this card is in reverse. So I don't know if somebody was thinking about a divorce or was in the middle of a situation that seemed like they had no other option but to get a divorce, or a job has ended and now you're looking for a financial miracle. Don't give up. Hold on. Oh, keep planning. This is a card that just is right here. Keep planning. Like you said, write the vision and make it plain. Keep planning. And what's your heart's true desires? And sometimes you do gotta just really fight it. Sometimes you really do have to just stay grounded, right? Stay grounded, right? So what is it going to take? Sometimes you got to learn something new. It's okay to learn something new. Right? Oh my God. So you learning something new and putting your, oh, look at here, and putting the hard work in to get it done and learn it. It's all good. It's all good to learn something new. Exactly. Don't give up. Oh my God. 111. Isn't that beautiful? I saw 111 earlier today. Oh, was at the clock as well. Don't worry about it. Oops, Spirit want me to take another angel card. Y'all, hold on. Because I did say somebody had angels all around them, didn't I? So, whew, my goodness. And you know, as a leader, you also are being like a student as well. You also are being taught, you know. Like, once you learn it, then you can go and share it, right? Once you do it, then you can go and teach it, right? Kind of like a multi-level marketing company. You know how they say, you know, you're going to build your team. And so what you learn now, you can go and take back and you can share with your team. And your team is building, but at the same time, you still are the leader. But at the same time, y'all working together. So it's like a recipe. That's what I get. Like all the ingredients got to go in. Yeah, it might be chicken pot pie or chicken soup, or it might be, you know, chocolate cake. The main ingredient is the chocolate. but you gotta have the eggs and the flour. You gotta have the butter. You know what I'm saying? Every ingredient don't go in at the same time. You know what I mean? Like a foundation had to be made. You feel me? So it's like, oh, you know what? Yeah, this is a chocolate cake. Yeah, I am a leader, but baby, you can't be a leader all by yourself. You gotta say, okay, we all in it together. Oh, I love it. Each one reach one, right? Ain't that what they say? Oh my God. What we got for angel messages? Ooh. Ease and grace. Ease and grace. The audacity. The audacity. The audacity for them to think that you weren't going to make it. The audacity. Them. The audacity. What? And you making it look easy. And you going on and you like, I walk in grace. That's right. It's funny because like when you learn the lessons that you learned in life, you learned the lessons because you're a student of God, right? You learn the audacity, right? You learned the lessons that made you an A student. Of course it's going to look easy now. What? Again, this ain't my first rodeo. Right? So now they like, damn. What we gonna do? You gonna let go, and I'm gonna let go, and we gonna just keep it on rolling, and you're not gonna do nothing because God blocked it, stopped it, and you can't have nothing about anything that's mine. They can't take your blessings from you. What is for you is for you. Inner child healing. The trauma from childhood. And some of this has been for us, or for some, I speak for myself, inner childhood wounds. You're going to be this. You're not going to be that. You ain't going to be good enough. You ain't this. You ain't that. What? Inner childhood wounds. Trying to make you feel less than them because they haven't healed their wounds. I forgive you, for you know not what you do. Oh my goodness. Let's see, Spirit, what else would you like us to know? Oh, CC. Thank you for healing our inner childhood wounds. What does it say? A cycle. Ooh. Okay. I heard a cycle, right? Like something going around. I saw that like that something's going around and around, and now you into a new cycle. It's like an 8. You know, like you going into a situation now, you coming out. You going into a situation now, you coming out. Baby, you on the up now. You on the up now. And the universe is saying, trust me. Trust the universe. Breaking generational curses. Amen. Absolutely. Trusting the process. And I mean, you know what? I don't know why I said to say like licking the wound. Nah, honey bun. That wound is healed, closed, and I'm delivered. Ooh, shut the front door. What? Isn't that something? Isn't that like the enemy to try to remind you of some shit that you let go of, that you stopped doing? You're like, no, baby, I'm done with that. I am healed with that. I have the compassion to know that I am comforted. Remember I told you the angels are around somebody that might have felt like, oh my God. That's that compassion that shows you divine love. Love like no other. Ease and grace. Victory. Perfect peace. What? Mastery. What? You can't be the same person that you used to be. You can't be. What? As you bake, you know, it's like I remember the cake. You made your first cake, right? You went through your first situation, right? You may have had the cake. It fell and sunk in the middle, right? But over time, you learn how to get better at it. Over time, you are better at it. Over time, you're like, okay, I got over this hurdle before. Oh, okay, I did this before. If I could do that then, what makes you think I can't do it now? Victory is mine. And I go right back to the fact that if God gave you what he gave you before, what makes you think that God can't give it to you again? Woo, talking to myself, baby. Whew. Amen. Here we go in circles, right? Isn't that beautiful? There's your circle right there. What does it say? Mother, Father, God, universe, the Creator. It's a cycle. No, the cycles may not always feel good. When you go to the next level, like for instance, because you're above average student, you might have said, okay, I know arithmetic, I know pluses and algebra, right? Let's just say algebra, right? Now you're in geometry, okay? Now you went to trigonometry. But guess what? You weren't average in algebra. You weren't average in geometry. You weren't even average in trigonometry. You was like a jack of all trades. You got in and got it done. That part, son. You got in, you got it done. You did what you had to do. You did what you had to do. Ain't nobody mad at it. Oh, I love that. That's a beautiful saying. Same God back then is the same God today. Absolutely. Absolutely. And when you leveled up, guess what's going to happen at those level ups that you're doing? You're leveling up in every area of your life. You're leveling up mentally. You're not going to have the same, nobody, oh, look, they're not going to be able to push you over and run no game on you. Once you learn that lesson, you already know. You already peep game. I already see you, partner. No. This? You trying to fuck around and trick me with this? I already had seen this. I'm not doing that again. I'm not walking that walk of shame. What? Somebody really thought they could hurt you and make you walk the walk of shame. Thinking to myself as well. That's beautiful. You can't finesse a finesser. The trickery, the audacity. I go back to the audacity. Oh, that part. The audacity. They forgot you got X, Y, and Z angels on your side. They forgot you got, who the who. Who coming to your rescue? No weapon formed against you shall prosper. This card wants to jump out and let you remind you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. It's your season for the reason. That's the sun. And you know what? If in fact, like I know my experience years ago, the tornado, storm, whatever you want to call it, shook everything apart. Okay, but it's the season now. It's the season now. The audacity is running out. But you've been planting those seeds. You have ready. You are reaping the harvest now, because you have set out a motion to plan and do and have and be. And I just want to call out some zodiacs. We got Leo, Capricorn, and our fire sign, fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, as well as Aries. Amen. You say that on your lives. I never really said that before, so this must be your energy. Oh my God. I love it. Thank you so much. You are not in comparison to anybody else, though. I know you are uniquely you, right? But it's funny how there could be more than one A student in the class, right? We a team, right? Oh, that's so beautiful. We a team, making it do what it do, working together, making the vision and writing the vision and making it plain. This kind of reminds me of like that they writing the vision and making it plain, right? They actually getting it done, right? Actively and actually getting it done. They diving deep. They getting down to the dirty nitty gritty, right? They getting down to the nitty gritty. Oh, it's so sweet. They getting down to the nitty gritty. You know, how much long? Here I go. Oh God, it's like, oh God, this is so funny to me. And you know what? How much longer I gotta go through this? Oh, it's hot as a motherfucker out here. You walking through the heat. You trying to get to your destination and it's hot as a motherfucker. You trying to say, how long is it gonna take before I get there? And you hold your head down because you ain't trying to see the distance, right? You just trying to stay focused to keep moving. But then you look up, you think, dang, I ain't there yet. But God just, give you a little bit of reminder, come on, baby, you can make it, you can do it, you gotta keep on going. And you be like, okay. And then the spirit be like, no. Drink some water. Come on, baby, you gonna do this. Drink some water. You can do this. Now, I know you can do this. Don't worry about who's around you trying to make you feel less than because they driving past you while you trying to get to your destination walking in this motherfucking heat. Baby, don't worry about it. You're like, okay. I'm gonna drink this water. And sure enough, I'm going to pour this water on me. And sure enough, I'm going to do this. And sure enough, you snap back. You make that look like it ain't even nothing but a cakewalk. You make it look like it's a cakewalk. Keep me near the cross. Exactly. Oh, my God. They about to lose their damn mind. Exactly. Worry, goddess. Absolutely. Oh my God. And so you gotta be aware of, when somebody trying to discourage you and make you feel like you ain't gonna be able to get to the other side. But oh my God, you can get to the other side. Oh my God, you are going in the right direction. Oh my God, you are taking care of business. Oh my God, you looking good while you doing it, baby. Don't believe that lies. Don't believe they lies. Keep on going. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. OMG. Keep on striving. It reminds me of a time when I was trying to go to school. Well, I was in school. I was trying to go to school. But, this time okay, here's the story. I went to college, right? And I stopped because I was, I had kids and so forth and so on. But, I had a baby. This baby was little, too. And I was like, well, should I go back to school now? This baby's so little. And my girlfriend, she told me, you know what? God will give you a message when you need it, right? She said, don't you let nobody stop you. Don't you let nobody stop you. Oh no. Don't you let nobody stop you. And the deck ended on this. Don't you let nobody stop you. You are ready for a new beginning. Keep moving forward. You're ready for a new beginning. So you know what I had to do? I went on and just tried something different. I had said, you know what? Let me go ahead and ask this school, can I apply here and what I got to do and can I get a scholarship? I was just trying to go back to school. I got the audacity, right? Now I got the audacity to ask for a scholarship, baby. Oh, look. Oh, look, y'all. God wants you to ask. God wants you to ask. Oh, God wants you to take that leap of faith. Yeah, that new home that you got to get a contract for. Talking to myself as well. That new whatever what you got to get. He wants you to go forward for a new beginning. Why? I had the audacity to ask for this scholarship. Okay, I did. I told the truth. Asking you shall receive. Absolutely. I told the truth. I'm a single mom. I want to do this, this, and this. And I'm looking for a scholarship. You know what? I just heard they were waiting on somebody to give the money to. They waiting on you to come ask about that house. They waiting on you to come buy that. They waiting on you to come do this. They waiting on you to be that next entrepreneur. They waiting on you. Because everybody ain't got the faith to go ask. To go get your blessings, Mary. Right, warrior goddess? They're waiting on you. And yes, I got the scholarship. And yes, I was able to graduate. Not overnight. That's the thing. We are asking God for something. We want it overnight. Ooh, Jesus, we want it overnight, don't we? I'm a crybaby sometime. We want it overnight. It takes work. And after you wrote that plan, now you're working on it. After I said I want to go to college, now I put the application in. After I want to say I want the scholarship, now I want the scholarship, I had to submit it on time. Some of them scholarships, they got deadlines and stuff. Maybe you want that house or whatever. You know what's so good? Some cities provide special housing money. New homeowners, maybe you're a single mom for different reasons they provide it. Maybe you're a senior citizen. Oh, no. They provide money. And they're just waiting on somebody to come and ask. They're just waiting on somebody to come and ask. Oh, I remember when I went up to this man who I knew was the owner of this business. I used to do this as a child, too, for some reason, now that I think about it. I would go and ask them. Oh, that is so sweet. It's in my link in my bio. It's Lonnie Rose. It's the $, then Lonnie Rose. LONIROZE. And I went up to the person, the manager, the business owner, and I said, excuse me, sir. Because I was in my 20s, right? Excuse me, sir. Are you hiring? Do you know anybody that's hiring? And he was like, yeah, I'm looking for a secretary. Come on now. We got to obey. God may say, go next door and ask your neighbor X, Y, and Z. Or God may say, go this and do that. And you got to be ready to listen. Aw, thank you. That's my first gift. That's so sweet. Thank you. And you got to be ready to just go and like, okay, I'm going to knock on the door. God said, go knock on the door. I'm going to knock on the door. And sometimes you don't even know what you're going to say. Exactly. Thank you. Obedience is better than sacrifice. You don't even know what you're going to say. But because you did it, you're going to know after you get to the first step, you're going to know the next step. They said like that doggone bridge or that staircase. You may not see the end of it, but you're going to get across as soon as you make the first step. If you don't make a plan, how you going to get something done? I'm speaking to myself. If you don't make a plan, how you going to get it done? How you going to accomplish it? Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate the gifts. Why am I such a crybaby? I love it. I love you. Love you all so very much. I really, truly appreciate it. And like, I am excited that God is reminding us that because we ask, we shall receive. I'm so grateful, right? Because we ask, we shall receive. Because God honors our sovereignty. Ooh, family, thank you. Oh, thank you. He honors our sovereignty. So it's like, because we didn't doubt God. That means like, I'm guessing, you know what I'm saying? Like, sovereign means you dedicated, right? Like if you was going to the king and you was like, okay, king, I am in how the movies be, and the person walk up and the king, they lay down their little offering, your offering of thanks, right? And take me to the king, right? You laying down your offering, right? Excuse me. And you asking, you done lay down your offering. Here's what I'm saying. You done lay down your offering, right? And now you're saying, I ask of thee, divine, X, Y, and Z, whatever your prayer request is. X, Y, and Z, whatever your needs is. Whatever your needs are. And it's like, the royal crown says, yes, it has been granted. Oh, what is that? It's so cute. Oh. It's like, oh my God, it's been granted. It's like, it's like, oh my God, it's been granted. Oh. It's like it's been granted, and you walking away, you like, oh, I've been waiting on that. I've been waiting on that fish to fry. Remember earlier I said you got bigger fish to fry, and he got a fish in his cup. I've been waiting on that fish to fry. Oh, jeez. I've been waiting on that fish to fry. I've been hungry like a motherfucker. I've been waiting on that fish to fry. Here he come. Here go your fish. That's all you wanted. It's like God be like, don't she know I can give her whatever she want? Don't he know I can give him whatever he want? Ooh, it's your time. The scales are being balanced. Oh, that is so funny. And it's so true. After all that heartache, after all that pain, the sweat and the tears, right? These are tears of joy, but it wasn't for the time they were tears of sorrow, right? Ooh, hallelujah. Oh my God. It's been a long time coming. Absolutely it has. And so you can't be scared. Wait a minute. This motherfucker got his bandage on his head. And he went to the battle. Again. Hold on a minute. I see you motherfuckers, and you not gonna get me like you did before. I'm coming out victorious with this bullshit. You ain't gonna get me like you did before. Y'all see it. That is crazy. I don't know why that bandage is funny to me today. You came out all wounded, doing your legs, feeling like, can I stand? You know what? He said, yeah, I can stand. I'm gonna do more than stand. I endured that battle. Ain't that right? Like after the battle, everybody's celebrating, kind of like the Olympics. You know what? People put their time in. You see the finish line. Right. Period. You see the finish line. You see them at the finish line. That baby put in some time. That baby put in some work. That baby worked with that team. You feel me? In order for that baton to be caught when she had to run. What's that baby's name? Y'all remember her name, right? Oh my goodness. Shakari, right? And she said, I had to put in the time. Y'all may have talked about me once before, but now you know. He said, you may have talked about me once before, but now you know. That baby said, now I'm shining. Oh my God, that tickled me so. Woo. The devil the devil tried to stop me, right? Oh my God. Tried to block me, right? Ooh, that was funny to me. I needed that laugh. Oh, thank you so much, sweetie. Oh my God. Oh, my thing doing something. I gotta let them know I'm still here. Hold on. Woo, mercy, mercy, mercy. You had to uh it's doing something. Hold on, y'all. If I get disconnected, I'll reconnect. Woo. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, it's there. Whatever the connections are, I feel like the connections you need, and thank you for being here for me and being an inspiration to me as well and laughing with me. I appreciate you so very much. I love it. Oh, I never saw that man with the bandage like that, but honey child, when you've been through the battle, you know what I'm saying? You got a couple of war wounds, right? Wow. I want to be nosy. I'm gonna pull some of these cards and see what else we might have on the radar. Cause I had wanted to work with my cards today and see what the messages might come up. You might dip your toes in the water, and the water was too hot for you. Like, that ain't your pool. God said, that ain't your pool. Don't be no fool. That ain't for you. Thank you. That ain't your pool, baby. And I'm not saying we gotta be desegregated, segregated, whatever. But that ain't your neighborhood. God delivered you from that neighborhood. God delivered you from that situation. God delivered you from the corner store. That part. Every corner store ain't the same. Now we a little bougie. We don't drink our liquor out the bag no more. Ay, ay, ay. Now you got goblets and wine glasses. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. Excuse me. God is watching the people that are watching you. God's hands of protection is covering you. God has continued to show up and show out. God has continued to show up and show out. Thank you. Right? We're not drinking out the paper bag no more. I ain't drinking the Coke 45. Do they even sell Coke 45? C-O-L-T? Well, whatever. All I'm saying is, like, I've been delivered. It was that man, what that man say? God has delivered me. That just means you moved on to something different. Yeah, no judgment here. Been there, done that. Somebody said, you know what? Revealing something that you don't need to see. Ooh, you know what? This is just the energy I'm getting. You might have thought you was going to go and do something. Just say hypothetically, I don't know what it is, whatever it was. But it wasn't meant for you to see it. It wasn't meant for you to be a part of that situation, a part of that group, a part of that category, a part of that downfall. Wow. Because you're giving it over to the divine. You gave it over to divine. Someone whose name could be Ivy, Isaac, Idris, Ian. You might have lived in Illinois, Indiana. Okay? You did your shadow work. Oh my goodness. You did your shadow work. You did your confessions. I just did a video about my confessions. Yes, I did my confessions. I don't have to be afraid of what you think about me. I don't have to be afraid of what my bones are in the skeletons in the closet. Oh yeah, I got skeletons in the closet, all right. I ain't worried about it. Oh my God. Oh, somebody, this is an extra affair. Extra. Read all about it. Oh, somebody was trying to tell your business. Not yours, maybe mine. All I'm saying, they trying to tell my business. Ooh, but my dreams. Ooh, y'all watch this. They try to tell your business. But God's been ready to tell them, look, my dreams are coming true. My opulence I'm about to experience. Y'all gonna tell that too? Your dreams about to come true. Oh Oh my God. We all do, right? Opulence. That word is like pearls of wisdom. You know what's good about opulence and prosperity is that it's not necessarily money, honey. Money's good because we got to have it. But the thing about Solomon, King Solomon, he said, wait a minute, God, you going to give me anything? Anything? Everything? All that I want? And so I'm like, let me think about it, Lord. He goes and he thinks about it, you know. He like, man, what's going to really be the right answer? Claim it, right? So he went and he said, you know what, God? I want wisdom. And it was a book I was reading because, you know, I haven't read Proverbs in a very long time. Is it Proverbs that talks about Solomon? But anyway, let me just come on with the story. So look at here. This man was so damn good. How good was he? He was so good. They start paying him for his information. Hello, somebody. They were like, look here, I'm going over to King Solomon and get my answer. Woo, he was better than the judges. He was better than the counselors. They said, you know what, we're going to go over there. We're going to ask King Solomon and the queens and the other kings in other regions and so forth and so on, right? They went over there and they started talking to Solomon. Now, remember, Solomon could have asked me anything. He could have had diamonds and furs and gold and jewels and diamonds and gold. I said that already. I know, but rubies and sapphire and mansions, right? But he said, Lord, give me wisdom. Because I want to be able to keep them diamonds. Hello, somebody. Ooh, that bird. You want to be able to keep them diamonds once you get their diamonds and the riches and the wealth and you in a new category. What does that mean, you're in a new category? That's what I just heard. I kind of get it. I get it. Y'all bear with me. I'm going to share with you, okay? You're in a new category. You know how back in the day it used to be called Zales and Sears. That's how much, you know, I'm telling my age. But now it's like Walmart and Target. Nothing wrong with Target, okay? But Walmart, the dollar store, right? So if you're in a new category, you're more like the Macy's, the Nordstroms even. And what's that other store? Bloomingdale's. And there's another one out there. Saks Fifth Avenue. Ooh. I don't know all the names of the famous persons and the designers, but you get what I'm saying. Because even the designers don't go to Zales and Sears. The designers don't go to some go to Macy's, but some don't. They don't go to Target. They don't go to Walmart. So if you're in a new category, that's because you done leveled up. You done got something. You so rich. You feel me? You a rich bitch. Now you in another category. You done leveled up. You like, ooh, let me get my diamonds. Let me get my furs. Let me get you because you're using your wisdom, and so God put you in another category. Oh, baby. Oh, thank you so much, Cece. That category is not the same category no more. Aw. You're not just chocolate cake, chocolate ice cream. You double dip, whipped, spent around, triple chocolate. You on the Bon Voyage. You know Bon Voyage. You on your cruise. You on your yacht. That category. Oh my goodness. Oh, because you're lucky. Oh, they're gonna look at you like you're lucky. Oh my goodness. The other card said everybody with a question don't deserve an answer. And I'm going to share that with you because this is reminding me too. When people have something to say, right? People got some opinion, right? Why you over there doing all that? What you got that I can't have, right? But also, because you're in another level and you're in another category, because you have another sense of wisdom, you're in another category of wisdom. Ooh, I don't know. Pick up that jewel. That is so down deep. That is so down deep. That is deep, deep, deep. You in another category of how you see life. You in another category of how you walk in your. It's not perspective. Ooh, hello, somebody. You in another category how you walk in your anointing. Ooh. Let the church say amen. Can the choir say amen? You in another category. Top shelf. You know how the top shelf liquor, I'm going to go ahead and just say it. You know, it's not the Boom Farm wine. Do they even make that? It's not the Wild Rose. I don't know the top shelf liquor, so I ain't going to pretend. But I'm just saying you're on the top shelf now, baby. And if you wanted to be married or you are married, they're going to see you and your worth. And whether you are in a marriage or you're about to be in a marriage or you desire in a marriage, they're going to see you for your worth. Oh my goodness, that is delightful. Spirit said don't stop with these cards. So I'm going to do the other side. No matter how much they hurt you. Ooh, this card came out. No matter whether the family deceived you. Oh, they was thick in the, I know this meant something else normally, thick with it, but they was thick in the deception. Oh my goodness. I think they were so down deep in the thickness of it, they didn't forgot they were lying. How is it possible? They was lying so much they believe their own lies. Oh no. Not they believe their own lies. All right, sweetheart. Let me give you a few out of here. We're going to talk about it. And then I'll close it out with some angel cards. Ooh, they believe their own lies. That is like the utmost deception. Ooh, look, y'all. It said, but God stopped their plan. God stopped their plan with this deception. And you stop. Ooh. Some of you say, I ain't going around that mess. You stopped the petty shit. You stopped it too. Oh, you ain't gonna believe what this say, y'all. Every last one of them gotta pay karma debt. And the Saturn retrograde. Ooh. And somebody let go of the old house. I feel like you are creating yourself. This is like the old house is your vessel. You are a vessel, and you have let go, and all you're not putting in new wine into the old wine. Your vessel is new. You have created something so brand new. Oh my God. Oh, that's so beautiful. You was just telling someone that. And so all that I just said, y'all remember, because I just, the spirit be talking, I'll be like, what did I just say? Oh my goodness, that's so yummy. But I am going to give you another angel card, because this is what I got over here, so we're going to work with it, all right? Oh, and again, they was in they lies so deep and so thick, they forgot they were lying. Or either they thought they covered it up so well. They thought they covered it up the shit so well that you wouldn't smell it. I can't. Oh my God. Oh my God. They thought they were so sneaky with it. But God stopped all those plans. And then you said, I'm not going to put up with it no more. You started really listening to your intuition. Take charge and action. For this is a romance card right after this. Take charge and action. So it's kind of like take back your love. I first take back the love for myself, right? Take back your love for yourself, right? Ooh, that's so dynamic. Take back your love for yourself. And then romance and connections are going to be easier for you. Easier for us. That is that. What we got here? Oh my God. The Trinity. Mother, Father, God. Spirit, what you want us to know about this? It's just like I just hear we going around in circles. I gotta figure out what God want me to know about that. Hold on, y'all. A completion. When you think of a circle, there's nothing that's interrupting it. When you think of a circle, Nothing could get in. The deception can't get in. When you think of a circle, it's whole, right? It's complete, right? It's uniform, right? It's consistent, right? Ooh, that bird. A circle is consistent. Oh, look at here. So being consistent. God is reminding you to be consistent. Don't stop. Continue. Don't look back. Don't look back at the lies. See how he's looking back? Don't look back at the lies and the people that were trying to sabotage you, destroy your name. You are going into this level of magician and playing a different field. You playing a different deck of cards. You playing something that even ain't been pronounced yet to some. Why? Your foundation, your home, your happiness, your love. Wow. Anything else, Spirit, about the circle? Oh, I get it. Oh my God. You know how that's pretty much about, honestly, for somebody, that circle is like this ring. And you made that commitment to something or someone. Like I do that again. That's so deep. You made that commitment. That circle, full circle. It doesn't stop. When you roll this circle, it doesn't stop. It doesn't get stuck. Oh, you ask and you shall receive. You stop blocking it. And you're no longer having misjudgments about anything. Full circle. Absolutely. The love you deserve. The happiness you deserve. The compassion you deserve. You looking wonderful. You made the right plans. You made the right decisions. You coming out on top. Yeah, they may try to stop you and block you, but that love is non-stop. And for some, this is a love relationship as well. You got the King of Wands, the King of Hearts, and I think I already saw the Queen of Wands in here. Goddess and High Priestess. That's you. I love you guys. Thank you so very much. I will be back. I hope to see you again. I love you guys so very much. Gonna be great.